when you talk to a lot of companies who are starting to try and build that revenue stream, maybe they've got some open source users. They're trying to figure out how to position this in the market. They're trying to come up with something that is unique. And generally what they'll come up with is, oh, I'm the open source version of fill in the blank, or,
yes.
I'm the, more secure version of fill in the blank, or whatever. And they always kind of start with the competition and then just say we're better than that.
So those two examples that you gave are not the same.
Okay.
Because people pay money to be more secure and they don't pay money for open source. So if you are the open source version of X, what you're saying is I am the cheap and free version of open source of X. Sorry, I am the cheap and free version of X. If you say I am the more secure version of X, what you are saying, the message that you're sending by saying that is I'm quite honestly, like I am the more expensive and better version of X. People will pay money for that. Whereas, once something is going into production, your critical systems are depending on it. How much do they really care whether or not you're open source? Honestly, most companies don't. They're like, no, I need to make sure that like my customers' credit cards aren't declined, or like their shopping carts don't accidentally get emptied whenever they try to check out, right? If you're going into if you're going to be in production in a critical system, people, companies are going to want to pay you. And the fact that you're open source, the developers will care about it. It matters for your adoption, but at the point where you're really commercializing stuff, I think it's like way less important. And I don't like when people position themselves as just open source X.